Daily Dems doing the work, making noise, and fighting back, day 123. It's late, I'm tired, we're gonna make this fast. It's still Bill Foster's week of repping the rep, and he posted about vaccines. It's so important for our members of Congress to promote the importance of vaccines. Lori Trahan spoke during the Energy and Commerce Committee markup about 2 weeks ago now. Republicans always talk about shifting people off Medicaid, but they don't have an alternative because they just don't think those people should have health care. I love that she's posting this clip because that markup was 26 plus hours. No one had a chance to hear everything that happened. McGarvey went to Catholic Charities of Louisville's Sister Visitor Food Pantry. It's already kind of empty, and it's just going to get worse, especially if the big bad billionaire bill passes. Fabrice Moscaretti owns Moscaretti Artisan Roaster. He has 13 employees, he's a French immigrant, and DT's temper tariffs are already affecting his business. Great to hear about the taxes from our elected officials, but it's even better to hear them from the people who will be affected. Eric Swalwell has a new Under the Dome episode all about the first 100 days. This is a great summary of everything he's been up to. Lisa Leisure Fernandez sounds the alarm about the BBB bill. New budget analysis has been released. It says the outcomes will be worse during a recession. Each household with SNAP benefits will lose more than $3,000 a year. Meanwhile, billionaires will get tax credits of $770 a day. And finally, Ed Markey showed up at the Harvard injunction trial in regards to international students, which, by the way, went our way. It's great when they talk about it, but it's even better when they're there in person. And I expect nothing less from Ed Markey. If you made it to the end of this video, comment with a can of tomatoes. No food pantry should ever be empty. If you watched or read any of these stories, comment with a cup of coffee. Yes, a judge ruled the tariffs unconstitutional, but that doesn't mean everything was fixed and we still have to sound the alarm about them. Our voices are a superpower, but only when we use them.